It is PlayStation's week with news everywhere, so let's talk about it, dudes. So in our previous video, it was really Microsoft focused because Microsoft was dropping bombshells. But here we are now, it's PlayStation's turn, and here they're dropping bombshells. It's almost like these companies' PR teams call each other like, hey, I'm going to have a bunch of news this week. Can you hold your news till next week? And the guy's like, yeah. That way we have our own weeks of news. You don't know, man. You never know with these companies, dudes. They want the spotlight. They hungry. Money talks out here in the business world mindset. Anyway, let's get back into the news here. So the first thing we're going to talk about is something that I talked about on my channel like a month ago. If you go back to my old videos, I was talking about games that could make a return from Sony's franchise and possibly launch games. And here it is. SOCOM is rumored to have been in development for a long time. Obviously, it's going to be a PS5 exclusive title, and it most likely might launch. Now, don't quote me here when I say will launch, because I didn't say will launch. I said most likely. So keep that in mind for SOCOM, because SOCOM is that for fire. I don't know if you guys like SOCOM, but I do, and I played the hell out of that on the PS3. Not SOCOM 4, because that was the other one, but I'm talking about the one before it that a lot of people felt mixed in. It was fire though. Anyway, the next bit of news we're going to talk about is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is coming exclusively to PlayStation for Marvel Avengers. Now, if you don't know, you ain't playing Spider-Man on Xbox, you ain't playing Spider-Man on PC, and it's mainly because Sony owns something about that character. They have an exclusive game on their platform, they got the movie rights, so they must have something else with that character. Back in the day, Marvel made a lot of bad deals, but it kept them afloat, and now look at them blossoming. So is it a bad deal? I don't know. You think about it, man. But let's just say this, I don't care that a lot of people are like, oh, that's kind of mean, blah, blah, blah. Like, listen, this is business. This is an exclusivity war. Xbox was doing it. Now PlayStation's doing it. I'm getting a PS5. I'm going to be playing Spider-Man on Marvel Avengers. Everybody has the opportunity to do it, so I don't want to hear none of that bull crap about that shit. You feel me? That's just how it goes out here, especially if they own the character. Just think about that. That's like having Mario on PlayStation. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, the next bit of news we're going to talk about is the peripherals. They had a blog post on PlayStation blog talking about the peripherals and the accessories that work with the PS5 from your PlayStation 4 current set. The DualShock 4 will not work with PS5 games. However, it will work with PS4 games that you play on your PS5. So keep that in mind. You will not be able to play PS5 games with your DualShock 4, which, I mean, that shit's common sense because back in the days, when you upgrade your system, you play games with that controller. So I don't understand what people are fucking going crazy about on Reddit. It's just people bitch about anything anymore because they're snowflakes. The platinum and gold wireless headsets as well as third-party headsets connected via VSA, USB port or audio jack will work on PS5, so don't worry about your headset, guys. I might upgrade to the 3D audio headset for the PS5. One, it blends in well with all the other accessories, and on top of it, it's 3D headphones, which is new technology, but I do have HyperXs I could probably use in case I don't get one right away because maybe stock issues or I wasn't able to get one right out the gate. I have to wait for it in the mail, etc., etc. Specialty peripherals such as the licensed racing wheels, arcade sticks, and fight sticks will all work on the PS5. So for those with the VR headset playing Drive Club with an actual racer wheel, you'll be able to still do that on the PS5. That's great. PS Move and PlayStation VR aim controllers will also work with the supported VR games over on PS5. The PlayStation camera will work with the PS5 for PSVR games, but the thing is, Sony showed off a better HD camera, which I'm assuming it's 1080p or better. So drop that old PS4 720 camera. It's doo-doo garbage. So you need to just keep it going with the 1080p PS5 camera, baby. If you want to use that old camera on the new PS5, a camera adapter will be provided at no additional cost to the PlayStation VR users. However, like I said, just throw that old dusty bunny away and get that new HD camera. It's going to be better, especially if you stream off the system. And I'm hoping that there is like better streaming options off the system. That'd be nice. The next bit of news we got is the new State of Play episode, we talked about this on our channel a couple days ago that Sony was going to drop something on the 6th. However, they did clarify this drop is only for third-party published games for PS4, PSVR, and some PS5 games. There will be no PlayStation Studio games in this episode, and there's nothing about hardware, business, pre-orders, or price. So it's not what we was looking for, but it is an event. I'm going to cover it as always. I'm excited to see what Sony's got in the catalog of third-party published games and what else is coming to PSVR and PS4 and mostly PS5 because I'm kind of done with the PS4. Let's phase that shit out. Right now I'm on Xbox and Switch all day. PS4 is kind of like bye-bye. So it kind of sucks that we didn't get the official update on price, business, pre-order, and all that good stuff, but we are going to see some more games. But there is another rumor that there is another announcement, most likely near the end of this month, because Microsoft does have another announcement too, and you got to think about it. These consoles are probably months away. We're in August, so it's a couple months and we're going to have these consoles in our homes if you're buying them day one. So we need to know price and pre-order and etc. But they are saying that a rumor is coming with another announcement later this month, not this early, but later in the month for all the business pre-orders and price, which we can't wait to get that out the way because we can finally see what the console looks like. We finally know the accessories, but we just don't know the price and when can we get this shit. So. And the last bit of news is if you're freaking mad about Spider-Man or if you're mad about exclusive content in general, which I don't understand why, because I'm a huge fan and advocate of exclusivity because that's what brings the charm to the console. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about cross-play and cross-progression for multi-platform games. Get that right, multi-platform. But when it comes to exclusive games, those are exclusive for a reason, and I highly support that because look at what Microsoft's doing. Their new Halo is for all the Xbox, and we already picked at that shit. It looked like doo-doo shit. So when we have a PS5 exclusive for that hardware, it's going to be maxed out, looking like freaking hot fucking sexy fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about that. Plus, you want to know, like, and you need enticement. Sony needs enticement. Why should we go to their console? Why should we get them over the Xbox? Exclusiveness and exclusivity is needed in this war. But they said Iron Man Can or whatever his name is. We'll call him Iran. No, we're not gonna call him Iran. We're gonna call him. We're just gonna say Rumor Guy will double down on Rumor Guy will double down on major exclusive content next year, which will upset money. They're saying Sony is going to double down on exclusive content, and it makes sense, dude. PS5 is going to come out at the end of this year. Most likely, right? Like maybe like 2-3 months from the end of the year. Next year is going to be all PS5. Sony's going to want to drill that in people's heads, so they're going to have all kind of exclusive goodies. And why would we be mad about that, dudes? Just pick a fucking PS5 up, bro. If you got an Xbox One, you can play all the games. You get Game Pass. If you got an Xbox One X, be like me. I got that shit. I'm playing them games on Game Pass. So grab the PS5 because you ain't going to be able to play any of those exclusive games anywhere else. Anyway, guys, make sure you stay up to date in all things latest. Woo! I gotta breathe. Make sure you stay up to date in all things gaming and the latest gaming tech news and reviews. Smash that like, and as always, subscribe. I'm fumbling over my words right now today. It's kind of early in the morning. I'm making this video, but anyway, dudes, y'all know what to do. God bless and peace.